Hello everyone and welcome to my next reaction to The Acolyte. So I must say I have had a pretty frustrating morning. I sat down to start recording this reaction about an hour and a half ago, and literally right as I started to speak and start my intro, the loudest yard work I've ever heard was happening right outside my window, and it was impossible to speak without getting distracted, and I just knew that I could not film the reaction with that loud of a noise interrupting. And the yard work is still going on, but I feel like it has moved away a bit from my location at least. So it sounds a bit quieter. However, there is a possibility that you are still going to hear it. I definitely still hear it, but it's not as distracting. However, if it is annoying at all while you are watching this reaction, I do apologize. I tried to wait as long as I could, but I really need to get this filmed. So, wish me luck. Let's go.
Maximize your defenses without need to strike. That's our time.
I came to say goodbye.
You're not staying?
I've done what I needed to do. Thank you
For what?
for helping me find my sister, prove my innocence, clear my name.
Just
Oh,
doing my duty.
I may never have known for certain May was alive. And thanks to you, I've seen her with my own eyes.
I do like
Even
their
if I failed
friendship.
to stop her. May is the Jedi's problem now. And I'm not a Jedi.
You care about me. You mourn the years lost between the two of you.
Someone must find May before she does any more harm. But it's not me.
You might have the
Just-
best
I
success though.
Next time I'm on Coruscant, though, I'll look you up. And we'll go to a cantina and trade stories about Master Soul.
Did you say goodbye to him?
I've caused him enough trouble.
Aw, oh no!
I wouldn't just take off if I were you. Kofar is massively uncharted. I know bounty hunters won't set foot in these forests.
Oh!
Oh, but you have.
Yes, I have. You know, your sister being alive doesn't change anything. You need to kill the Wookiee. You made a deal.
It might.
There's 3 hours of sunlight left. Let's get going.
No.
Okay. Follow me.
She is fast, but weak. Her emotions guide her every choice in combat.
Yet there is skill there.
Yes, someone has trained her.
But who?
She doesn't know her master's identity, but she fears him.
This girl could become a major threat.
She's not disciplined.
Yet she eluded you. And she
Oh.
killed 2 Jedi Masters.
Well,
Yes, but May targeted these 3.
4. Including you, Sol. The 4 Jedi stationed on her home planet when she was a child. Turns up all these years later, trained by one of our own.
You think a Jedi taught her?
Even a hologram can tell me that.
We must alert the High Council.
The High Council would be obliged to inform the Senate. A scandal like this would inspire fear and mistrust. We should handle this ourselves. We must learn who trained her.
yeah, she really does not want
Master
any
Holden,
of this
extract
getting
Climax from his
out.
post on. Why didn't you tell me there was a chance this poor girl survived?
If I thought there was, of course I would have. But I saw her fall. No one could have survived that. Let me be the one to bring
Well,
her
she
in.
did.
I fear May is only a small part of her master's larger plan. A plan that is difficult to see. Some sort of shift. Something to tip the scales.
If she resists arrest and Holden neutralizes her,
It won't come to that.
then the whole master will truly be lost to us. She will not surrender without getting something in return.
Do we have something she wants?
Oh! Tag OSHA, you're back in.
I killed Indara, and I killed Torben.
But you killed them your way. You have to kill the Wookiee without a weapon. I just owe him. You know how he is. He collects people.
I've never seen his face. Have you?
You know I haven't. Oh, look. There it is.
Does
Look over
his face look a lot like yours?
Can't believe my sister's Jedi scum.
And not because you got a twin?
What was she like when you spoke to her?
I mean, maybe not, but the thought has come to my mind.
I went to find you, and Jackie said you already left.
I'm sorry I didn't say goodbye.
I need your help. I need you to come with me on this mission.
You want me to rejoin the Jedi?
Well, not officially.
Oh.
You need me so you can get to her.
I don't want May to get hurt. I know you don't either. There is still good in her. The part of her that loves you.
She's a murderer.
But she is still your family.
I'm not wearing that civilian robe.
The order station Master Comic-Con co-farm.
Oh. Oh my.
Any questions, civilian?
No, very comprehensive briefing, Yord.
We're looking for a Wookiee. He's big and hairy.
It's a great description.
You're gonna need to hand that blaster over.
Well, it's mine now.
Well, it's actually the property of the Jedi Order, so I'm afraid I'm going to have to insist that you hand it over.
The locals say he ventured off into the forest and never came back.
How do we find him?
We have a tracker.
Ah, okay.
I don't understand what the Basil is saying.
His name is Basil, and yes, although most Padawans want to learn Shariwak, I took it upon myself to learn the language a little more nuanced.
Oh.
You're upset about my sister. Soul thinks that May can be saved.
Master Soul is a wise Jedi. You must have reason to suspect May will listen to what you have to say.
But if it comes to it, and she doesn't listen to me, you need to stop her. I won't be able to do it.
Oh, shut
Oh,
up.
wow.
I can't hesitate a second time.
I've known you since we were younglings. May has always been your wound. Maybe Soul brought you here to face her. But maybe he brought you here to face yourself. We need to catch up.
Oh.
Keep up the pace. Keep down the volume. We don't know. And we don't want to know what lives out here.
Don't touch.
Oh, sure.
Don't touch. See what I'm saying? See. Oh no. See, this is what happens when you touch things.
Stand up! I have it.
Oh my. Oh!
It went straight for the saber.
It's attracted to light.
Let's move.
Okay, no more touchy.
I was able to sense that creature. But I disturbed it. And now it's dead.
It's always an
Oh.
honor to get to witness anything or anyone transform into the Force.
Well, I could never accept death as a true Jedi should.
You're a true Jedi.
I couldn't accept what I'd lost. How unfair it felt. The resentment that I felt for my sister. even though I missed her at the same time.
We're not defined by what we lose. We're defined by what we survive.
No.
You've survived a lot.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot that comes along with grief.
I have to fight a Wookiee after this trek. I'd like to rest for a minute, if that's all right with you.
It's not, but okay.
He calls it the final lesson. He says, your final lesson is when you teach yourself. You will kill a Jedi without a weapon. How do you kill someone like that? Unarmed. It's not a test. It's impossible.
It's not impossible. You know that.
I want this more than anything, but it's impossible. And if I don't do it, they'll kill me.
Here. I'm gonna find you more water. Right? You need rest.
I don't see him.
What?
Basil.
Great! I swear we need a tracker just to track our tracker. We've lost Basil.
Hey!
Oh!
May, help!
You know, after running through that forest for an extremely long time, I realized something. I don't need to do this anymore. I don't need to kill the Jedi without a weapon. I don't need to keep this deal. What? You were wrong. Osha being alive changes everything. My loyalty is to Osha, not your master.
What are you doing?
What I'm going to do is surrender myself to Kalnaka, and then turn myself into the Jedi.
No, stop. The Jedi will put you in prison.
Not after I tell them who I know.
He'll kill you.
You'd have to find me first. And I don't know if even he could make it all the way over here without a guide. I'll have to admit it. I did need you.
Oh my word. I think it seems that Osha being alive did change some things.
I don't know.
What is it?
It's nothing.
Yeah, that's the face I make when it's nothing.
I sense things again in a way that gives me the courage to face her.
You're not going to face her. You're going to face your past. Both of us will. Once we get May safely to the ship, I'll explain everything. I promise.
Okay. I do have a feeling that this somehow is all going to go terribly wrong. Oh!
Hey, little buddy.
He's found May.
Master Kalnaka!
Oh, he's dead. He's dead, or he took one too many weed gummies. Yeah. Dead. Well, right. But May, this is not a good look. I don't mean to laugh. It really is not a good look.
In the name of the Galactic Republic and the Order of the Jedi, anyone inside that domicile should come out with your hands where we can see them.
Oh, soul, is it still nothing? Oh boy.
What is that?
Identify yourself.
Stand down!
Watch out! Run!
Oh! Oh! Oh, wow. Oh, well, here we go. Well, this definitely felt like a bit of a lead-up type of episode, ending on that cliffhanger, and I know that there are probably quite a few of you watching that, especially with a shorter runtime, being kind of frustrated and wanting more and thinking that they probably could have fit whatever comes after this episode, or at least a little bit of it, in this episode. However, for me, and especially because I've had a particularly rough morning, I have such a busy schedule this week. I'm fine with the little lead up episode that is 30 minutes long. And I know I might be the only one, but that means it'll probably be an easy edit, and you know, this will get uploaded quicker than usual, and that makes me happy. I know it probably doesn't make you happy. All right, definitely a build-up episode to this fight, confrontation, you know, whatever is going to be taking place. Really interesting to see May in this episode, and to see she have kind of a change of heart a little bit. I mean, we could see that her seeing Osha kind of, you know, really shook her. And I feel like maybe they could have shown a little bit more of her kind of coming to this realization. But I even said in the beginning of the episode, you know, I didn't necessarily think that Osha being alive was going to completely change everything that May was doing. I didn't necessarily think that, but I thought that it would change certain things. I think, you know, everything she knew being wiped out, and, you know, very specifically Osha, was one of the propelling factors for her to take the path that she did. So it's got to be very confusing for her, and I found that kind of interesting that she, you know, seemed very headstrong to go in and do what she needed to do, but I feel like it kind of got her to start questioning some things, and she had that change of heart. So I thought that it was very, very interesting. I do think that her confidant friend, I am so sorry, but I forgot his name. I am so sorry. I do believe I know it, and it is just escaping me. So I am really, really sorry. I think that there's the possibility that he's the master, you know? He's like, oh, I'm so clumsy. That may not be the case at all, but the thought has crossed my mind, and he's kind of already there, and, you know, there's a possibility. So that'll also be interesting to see, you know, who her master really is. Otherwise, in the episode, again, a lot of lead up, a lot of build up. I do feel bad. I'm going to say this. I'm going to formally apologize to Osha for getting mad at her touching things. Listen, I have a thing in some Star Wars reactions, but mostly Doctor Who reactions, of people going to a place they've never been before and then touching all sorts of things, and then all sorts of fuckery happens. It's literally how it always goes. So anybody starts touching things that they shouldn't, I'll be like, why are you doing that? It's gonna bring shenanigans. And you know, as she explained after, I definitely see that, you know, she was sensing something maybe for the first time, and I you know, and feeling more in tune with the Force and everything. And I was just like, and then I felt bad. Because she obviously, you know, she felt really bad because it was kind of a moment for her. And then that led to something dying. So, I apologize. But just in general, let's just stop, you know, touching things. You know, I'm quite interested to see what's going to happen next. It was definitely a cliffhanger. And I don't know, I just get the vibe that you guys might be kind of frustrated with the short run time, and just when it was really starting to amp up, it kind of being cut short there. But for me, I'm happy with it. I would love to hear, because I have heard a couple of things from the fandom about Yord. I would love to hear your thoughts, because as it seems like the fandom is not really taking a liking to him from what I've seen, which is always very minimal, and I always try to like block certain things out because I don't want to get spoiled and things, and I don't know what you people know. You people that look for spoilers. But just a handful of things that I've seen, people have been very, you know, kind of anti-Yord, and I find him to be kind of pompous, maybe a little bit of a know-it-all, and really trying to prove himself, kind of, you know, but I don't like have this disdain for his character. Like, I think he's fine, and so I was genuinely just curious, because I felt like he had some nice moments with Osha there in this episode. And I'm genuinely curious if that is a thing in the fandom, that people are not really liking his character. But, you know, I think he's okay. So far. Maybe in the next episode he's going to do like the worst thing imaginable. But, you know, until then. Alrighty. If you would like to support me on Patreon or subscribe, I would really appreciate it. But if not, I'm just happy that you were here. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you next time. Bye.